Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here for me and for the Technological Monterrey, Mexico, and the possibility to share with you work that we have been developing and to be part of this very interesting conference and event with a very interesting project and people. Thank you very much again. Well, I come from the Technological Monterrey, the School of Architecture, Art and Design, especially from the Observatorio de Ciudades, that platform that is related to study the Mexican cities and other cities also to understand what happened with the condition of the quality of life, and the proximity is one of our principal ideas about how to understand that. And well, we asked about the problem. Which is the problem? This is the size of the problem. These are 74 metropolitan areas in Mexico. The 74 that we have is approximately more than 200 cities. And if you can see in the cities, only the yellow zone is where we can say that it's a place that they have a 15-minute city conditioned. This is if we talk about the importance that has the proximity, well, in our cities, it is only the very small zone that we have in our cities with condition that we related with the proximity. In the during the COVID-19, our cities understand that the health and the well-being was basically, and maybe we need to relate it, the condition of the reshaping the cities related about that conditions, because our main mobility was from the basic necessity that we need to the food, sometimes from the pharmacy or the hospitals, and the mobility was very limited. And the people say that they stay at home, that the government say stay at home, and we say, how can you stay at home if you have done possibility to walk into the places that you need to have food, for example. And because of that, we start with the observatory working with the idea of proximity. First, to understand that we need to go to hospital, pharmacy, and food service. After that, with the idea of 15 minutes with a lot of supplies. And we work in an algorithm that can help us to understand how it could be the possibility that the people have to drive to these places. And this was the idea that we start to understand the proximity in Mexican cities. And with that time, we can find another possibility to understand the city from the proximity idea. For example, to study the inhabitant people in our cities, like example in Guadalajara in Mexico, where the most part of the people don't live in the downtown. The downtown has the better ways, the better conditions to live there because it has all the services. But now we are stocking the people from the downtown, and the housing, really, for example, in this image in Guadalajara, the gray zone that we can see is the only place where we have a 15-minute city also, and the blue point is the places where the last 10 years we have a new housing. We have not built housing in the places where we can be together, and the people have to live in the periphery without conditions to the proximity that is very necessary. And this is a very complicated condition that we have in our cities. This is talking, for example, about the housing. But for example, another idea is very interesting in Mexico City. Only the 30% of the population lives in the 15-minute city in Mexico City. Only 30%. But if you can, for example, analyze where is that Airbnb opportunity. all the Airbnb opportunity that already offered is in the proximity city. The problem is that Airbnb is taking the place where the people lived before. And right now, we have not permanently living people there. And all the Airbnb is in the 15-minute city in Mexico City. And this is a very, very big problem that we really have with the new neighborhood. We have not people living there. It's only people transitional housing. And right now we have not service with the people really living in the city. This is one of the conditions that we can understand with this kind of program that we have. Our observatory is in the web. It's not physical observatory. Obviously, it's information you can find in the web page. We have information also in Twitter and Instagram. And well, this kind of information, for example, we have been talking about where the kids, for example, are living right now. Recently, the last week, we shared information about in some Mexican city. Only the 5% of the kids is living in the 15-minute city. Also, this is really very complex. And the information that we have in our webpage, we can find in all the cities that I was talking about before. It's 74 metropolitan area. You can find in any place where the condition that you have about what do you have and what do you need to get in this place. Have a proximity that you need to be, for example, a family city that we wanted to have very close.